Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about DC news. Well, there's a few comic books that are being canceled. DC has announced that Shazam will be ending, Power Girl will be ending, and Two Face will be ending. Um, can't say I'm surprised. I knew the Shazam book was in trouble after Mark Waid left the book anyway. And with that whole gay Superman, with that kind of thing, I don't know that like the book was already child friendly, but then when you bring in John Kent and then you double down with some LGBT bullshit, it's kind of like if children were reading this book with their parents or their parents got the book, why would they want to see this in the book? Just saying. Um, Power Girl, of course, because it was girlsy besties. It was girlsy besties. So after issue number 20, Power Girl will be done. So I'll have the whole entire collection for you guys. And then we can just look at me just crying over wasted money on the bullshit. Ooh, I'm quite sure you guys are probably like that for the Power Girl stuff. Two Face, like I said to before, I don't think villains should have a comic book run, a solo comic book run anyway. Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Penguin, Mister Freeze. Like it was just getting ridiculous anyway. So honestly, they can get the hell on anyway. At this point, please cancel Harley Quinn. And of course, with the Summer of Superman kicking into swings, guess what? Guess who's getting a comic book? That's right, Supergirl. Because of course, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, is is happening, and it kind of makes sense, I guess. Um, so Supergirl, Woman Tomorrow also gets um, what now? Wait, what the fuck? Supergirl, not only is she getting a new costume where she's sort of showing her midriff. Thank God she's back in a skirt with the cape again. But this is probably going to be what she looked like in the Women of Tomorrow movie. And James also said that they don't have to worry about any leaks because Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is going to be mainly filmed on the inside anyway, so they don't have to worry about anything that's going on. But my thing is, when do you want to have some outdoor whatever? So like, what are we doing here? And don't worry, I'll get back into all of those movie dates or whatever. But Supergirl's new costume is happening as well, which is great because, like I said, the super family needs to get out of that stupid jacket commander nonsense. Like they're a family, they're a militant. You know what I'm saying? Even Batman's family looks different. Even the Arrow family look different. So I didn't want them to all look like, you know what I'm saying? Um, all look the same anyway. So let's get that up out of here anyway. So Supergirl is getting a series, and oh Lord, hold on, give me a second. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Oh God. Oh Lord. So Sophie Campbell is teaming up with Tamara Bovolini to do the new Supergirl series. Oh Jesus. It's gonna be written by trans creator Sophie Clint. Oh Lord, never mind. Supergirl might get 5 issues because ain't no way in the hell. Like that thing ruined the TMNT thing. It introduced a trans character for that girl character. So no, oh God, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. We are in mm-mm. We in trouble, y'all. But anyway, that's more more news right there is that Sophie Campbell is going to be writing the Supergirl thing because Woman of Tomorrow is happening. Then find out what the movie side is. James Gunn and DC Studios don't have no idea what the fuck they want to damn do. Okay, so James Gunn said with the whole thing with Zack Snyder, that was a PR. They knew it. They used it to try to get us hype for it. Oh, and by the way, the real trailer of Superman is coming out. What the real trailer? I think they said March. I believe they said March 11th. I believe is the real trailer. So even though that long extended teaser trailer, other teaser trailer, this one is the official trailer of Superman. So okay, all right. The authorities is probably on the back. They said the authorities is on the back runner because they can't figure out anything and they don't want the authorities to be too much like the boys. Okay, but who was asking for these? Swamp Thing is also being pushed back. Constantine 2 is being greenlit because they done brought the script. They said the script looked good. Okay, great. Clayface is still happening. Dynamic Duo is still happening. Flash is supposed to be appearing, but they don't know what he's going to be appearing, I believe. Um, Andy Muschietti is not even attached to Batman Brave and the Bold. No, Robert Pattinson will not be the new DCU Batman, so they claim. The Batman Part 2 is supposed to be what? Supposed to be filming by the end of this year or starting filming this year. No word on Wonder Woman. Oh, and by the way, so we're going to get My Adventures with Superman spinoff series, and that is My Adventures with the Green Lantern. This one's going to be focusing on the female Green Lantern, Jessica Cruz, because ever since they made her a Green, completely forget about the fact that she had an alternate reality version of the Green Lantern ring, power ring. She overcame that, which works on her fear or whatever, and then they're trying to make Jessica Cruz like this better version of the female, like her and JoJo Mulligan. They're trying to push them more because in the new Green Lantern, not only did Sinestro return as the Green Lantern, but the captain of the Green Lantern Corps is now Jessica Cruz. You mean the least leadership ready character ever? Like, I'm sorry, I've read books with Jessica, but she's not ready. She's not there. I can understand if you put Kyle. I can understand if you put John or Kilowog, or I forget the darn the beak character name. He has an orange beak with the little thing up there. You guys seen it, or even Chip the squirrel. But putting Jessica there is pretty crazy. And then to sniff up her ass and be like, "Oh, you're so amazing, Jessica, you're so amazing," and stuff like that. Even the same thing with JoJo Mulligan when they bring her in. Jon Stewart and the rest of them were like, "Oh my God, JoJo Mulligan, you're amazing," or whatever. So I worry about that. So they just finished the first week of filming for a series that's going to be on HBO Max. That is also part of the DC studio, the slate or whatever. Who cares? 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 Oh, and also Blue Beetle's getting an animated series, and we're also getting an animated series about Starfire. Lord have, I mean, but my thing is, if it's in the style of that Harley Quinn animated series or Creature Commando, don't even worry about it. Oh, and by the way, they're fast tracking the Creature Commando season 2. And they also said there are going to be some characters that are going to be showing up in the Waller show, which that show is supposed to be starting to film next year, which you would think, no offense, but with the age of Viola Davis, that you would think you would start getting that out like right now. It's already bad enough that it's another damn Suicide Squad piece of shit. Like, and that's what I'm talking about. Honestly, the news is basically nothing. The news for the DC studios for the movies, basically nothing. The only thing that's happening is the Lantern show, the Superman movie, and the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. That's really it. Clayface hasn't even done anything. They still haven't got a script for Matt Reeves with the Batman Part 2. So at this point, it's 6 years. I don't understand how long it takes to do a script for a movie, but that's why I said the Batman wasn't as successful as y'all think it was, because if it was really successful, they would have definitely fast tracked that shit. I'm just being honest. And I worry for the new Supergirl comic book series because it is the new comic book series for DC All In. Mr. Terrific is getting a year one storyline or whatever for the DC. But I wonder, like, is since it's the year one for Mr. Terrific, but we gotta remember this is the second one. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the first Mr. Terrific. Because if you guys don't know, the first Mr. Terrific was Terry Sloan, and the second one that we all kind of know, what I believe you say Michael Holt. I believe it's how you say his name. I hope I said it. Yeah, Michael Holt. He's the second one. So if you're going to do a year one, if you're doing a year one, I hope you don't ignore Terry Sloan because Terry Sloan is the first Mr. Terrific. And guess what? Yes, he is white and he was part of the JSA, just like his predecessor, Michael Holton, the second Mr. Terrific. But you know how some of y'all always be like, well, I just can't accept no black person taking over the role of a white character. But yet, I'll do bring up Mr. Terrific as a black character, and it's like, yeah, he also takes on the mantle of a white character, which the JSA is all about being inspired by other people anyway. So you can't really get mad at that. That's how the team dynamic goes anyway. So oh, there's going to be the amalgamation. I guess the amalgamation universe is sort of coming back, like a little one shot thing or whatever. Where you're gonna have Marvel versus DC and then DC versus Marvel, and I think they're gonna do like a amalgamation one shot or whatever to celebrate the crossover event. So that's something. Right, what else was there to discuss? This is how you know, because I be trying to memorize a lot of the news before I come on here. Oh, and also, a lot of people who said they saw the Superman movie that James Gunn did, said that it's going to be a lot in it, but James Gunn said it's not, which is kind of crazy because the actors done said it. Some of the people who already saw some of the test screenings are saying that it is goofy. It is goofy. So I don't know. Oh, the Sonic and the DC, the Justice League crossover is happening soon. We're also getting more Summer Super. Not only are we going to get a book about Crypto Superdog and his journey, we're also going to get in Action Comics. They're going to start telling the story about Superman as Superboy. You know, before he went to um Metropolis, he was Superboy, and it is going to have on Lana Lang and all that kind of stuff. So you guys know how that goes. But I don't think there's anything else that I'm aware of. Hold on. Oh, Batman is also getting a relaunch with Matt after the Hush 2 thing. And let me talk about the Hush 2 thing because they brought it to the attention where you got Jim Lee was talking about how him and Jeff Loeb discussed this and how it's gonna make sense with the continuity, which hearing this stuff, it kind of proves my point about how you shouldn't have rebooted the universe in the first place. The New 52 was a mistake. No matter what anybody says, the New 52 was a mistake and it shouldn't have been what it is. So Hush 2 will be the sequel story arc, and it will be in next month Batman issue 158 for 6 issues, but the story is split into two, concluding 6 issues as its own series to be published later. So it's 12 issues, but 6 in the story, and then I guess by itself. Um Jeff Loeb said it's like it was just like Wicked was split in two, and while the original Hush series teased the resurrection of Jason Todd at the time, since then Jason Todd has been resurrected, so he will play a giant role in this sequel. But it will also bring new characters. One of the challenges with making Hush 2 was bringing into the modern continuity, such as portrayal of Gotham City resident Leslie Thompson, who was older in the original story, but modern continuity post New 52 is now much younger. So the Needle, Jim will portray her halfway in between, suggested that she has some work done. Or, and here's a thought. Ignore the new 52. Is you stupid or is you stupid? We don't want the new 52. We never wanted the new 52 at all. And now you're going to do a sequel series to Hush in the continuity that said only happened 5 to 10 years ago. That oh my god, it doesn't make any sense. And why would Leslie Thompson get something done? That doesn't make any sense. That do you guys not even know the character? No, because you're trying to justify the stupidity. You shouldn't have rebooted the DC continuity in the first place. Because yes, stories that happened in that period of post-crisis before New 52. Because a lot of times y'all are retelling some of the same stories you told in the past, but trying to tweak it for modern continuity. And guess what? Don't want modern continuity. I want the post-crisis New Earth continuity for everything. That overrides every continuity ever. The New 52 crap doesn't make any sense. It should never have happened in the first place. And yet y'all still trying to do, oh, it gets the best of both worlds just because certain people start reading comic books afterwards. I don't care. I don't care. Your goal is to get back most people. Like, oh, we understand the continuity is different, but we're going to tweak it and hope that you don't remember. No, if you're going to do a sequel to a story in a continuity that isn't there anymore, yeah, it is a problem. He said, but it was important for Hush to be in continuity, so fans had to buy it. They no, not really. Not really. You could easily have just like three Jokers. We brought three Jokers, and we don't even know if it's in the continuity or not. So actually, you could have actually did a 12 series maxi called Hush 2 and literally ignored all the of the New 52. That's how I look at it. And part of that, Jeff and Jim said that there was something major happening in the story that will affect not just Batman, but the entire Bat family books, and had something to do with the writers at the Batman Writers Summit. Um, Jeff Loeb is to make a gateway drug, as retails often state him for the that hand out the Long Halloween and Hush as potential for potential new Batman readers, as they don't have to read 100 years of continuity. Yeah, but at the same time, another thing too that also hyped the book too is that with the Hush, it still was in the main Batman storyline. It didn't trickle off into something else. It didn't have massive crossovers. It was like, okay, these particular times of Batman from Batman, god damn it. Now I got okay, like I said, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the story Hush took place in Batman from issue 608 to 619 of October of 2002 to September 2003. See, that's what I'm saying. Like that works. You know what I'm saying? Because the story is in that continuity. It is there even when you didn't know everything. What Hush did a little mini reintroduction of the world. That's all you have to do. But what I'm telling you is with the New 52 stuff, the New 52 should never have happened. So what should be happening is we ignore the New 52. That's what we should be doing. We should be ignoring the New 52, and that's really about it. Let me see what else. What else did he say? Um, the initial, and that is the initiative with Hush 2. Every character concept gets a proper introduction. You won't have to read the original to enjoy it. Well, technically, they actually would have to read the original one to understand Hush and the whole Thomas Elliott connection, the whole Clayface thing, the whole Jason Todd thing. So I don't know. I think you would have to read it. The whole Catwoman and him finally revealing themselves to each other, dating or whatever. So I don't know. And then Huntress was in it as well. And I'm talking about Helena Bertinelli one. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of continuity that's just there that you just can't ignore, honestly. So that's why I always say like the New 52 never had happened. it is the same thing as with, hey, DC, don't reboot your movie universe because the comic books tried it and it didn't work. The animated movies did it and it didn't work. You know, not everything needs rebooting, and I think today's generation is tired of them. Especially us readers too. So I'm just being honest. But that was it really for the news. Um, it is what it is, but like we said, it was no point of getting hyped over that James Gunn, Zack Snyder thing. It was to get hype for them to talk about the DC slates, which really nothing ain't happening. So who the hell cares? So it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Mm-mm.